Hey everybody, this is another video about Apophis and some of the strange astronomical stuff that's going to be going on in the sky around the same time of its Friday the 13th approach date. A lot of people don't realize is there's actually a fair amount of stuff in the Bible that talks about there being astronomical signs in the sky around the dates of Christ's return. So if we open the Blue Letter Bible and go to the book of Acts, we can see that Peter actually quotes Joel and he says, I will show wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below. And this isn't an isolated incident either. If we open the book of Daniel, we'll see he writes, He delivers and rescues. He works signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. But hold on, I know what you're thinking. Back in the Bible days, it was a capital offense to worship the stars in the sky. But we're not really worshiping the stars in the sky here. We're more just looking for signs in the sky from God. And surprisingly to me, there's quite a few religious scholars that actually agree with this viewpoint. Alright, so let's get into it. We've got Mercury, Venus, and Neptune. And they are all going to come into like a perfect alignment with each other right around March 28th. They're going to do this in front of the fish constellations Cetus and Pisces, and it's going to be right at the right-hand side of the sun. This definitely seems to have symbolism of something, potentially even a rapture, because Christ told his followers, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men, comparing people to fish. And here we see three fish constellations gathering together with three planets gathering together right at the right hand side of the sun. I also think it's worth pointing out that this happens just a couple of days before the Passover Seder, which is one of the largest holidays in the Jewish community. Spoiler alert, Jesus was Jewish, and he practiced all Jewish holidays. Another thing I should point out is this isn't something that happens every Thursday. To have Earth, Mercury, and Venus all align only happens once every 39 years. So to add Neptune to this, that its orbit is 165 years, has to be pretty much unheard of, but I can't figure out the exact number. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on the other side of the sky. Here we've got Mars and Jupiter, the king planet, at the left hand of Virgo, the Virgin. Virgo is often referred to by religious scholars as symbolizing the Mother Mary. And here we've got Jupiter, the king, holding the left hand of Virgo. So if you're holding hands with somebody, you don't both hold left hands. So if it's her left hand, it would be the king's right hand, symbolizing she's on the right hand side of the king, just like the other planets and constellations were at the right hand side of the sun. So just a reminder, this is happening at the same time of the other conjunction of planets on the other side of the sky. We have Mars that is about to start to move its way into the face of Virgo, the Virgin, and it's considered the red planet, so it'll appear as if there is a red tear of blood in her face. And as you'll see, it actually remains in her face up until and even a little bit past the date of Apophis's pass by. So this isn't a common occurrence. Mars doesn't even normally go into the face of Virgo, and I'm going to try and show you guys why it's strange. What they're actually doing is going into retrograde, which is the planets look like they're going backwards when they're not actually going backwards. It's just because we're passing them. So you see here we got Mars up by Leo. We're going to fast forward it so you can see it kind of in its path, just inching along, and it's going to reach Virgo and stop right around her torso. Jupiter is going to stop at almost the same time. They're both in retrograde here, and they're going to start to work their way back up to where we were. And I Gotta tell you guys, I have no clue how common this is. I do know that Mars only does a retrograde loop and works its way up into the face of Virgo like once every 14 years. So to have Jupiter doing a retrograde loop right next to it at the same time, I have no clue how to calculate this. Also, if you guys want to play around with this app yourself, it's called the Sky Tonight app, and you can get it on pretty much any smartphone. Well, this video is getting long, but I gotta give the quick disclaimer of nobody knows the day or the hour of Christ's return, and I will tell you that I'm going to be releasing a part 2 to this video talking about what Apophis is going to be doing during the same time frame in the last days before its approach. So make sure you don't miss that one, because it's going to be very interesting. Also, I suggest that everybody goes on to YouTube and watches the Star of Bethlehem video. It's an awesome video that explains all this astronomical stuff much better than I can, and it will just make everything you watched in this all the bit more believable. Also, don't forget to go on and like my Facebook page if you think I deserve more than 11 followers. Thanks, everybody. Good night.